Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Peace and blessings to all melanated people worldwide. So, as you know, have heard probably by now, Bill Cosby received a 3 to 10 year sentence in prison because of all these sex allegations that were placed against him for many years. So now they have locked him up for 3 to 10 years in prison. Now we don't know whether these sex allegations may be true or not, because you know how white women are. They and I'm gonna be talking about that later on in the video. But you have all these other white men who admitted to sexually harassing women and little children, but yet they received the exception pass from jail. And there was even a video where Donald Trump, our very president who's running the U.S. right now, expressed his thoughts about groping women and doing all kinds of misogynistic stuff against women. Yet the Me Too movement is not against him. The Me Too movement is not calling him for him to go to jail. So, and a lot of people say that white privilege does not exist. Yes, it does. White privilege does exist along with white supremacy, because black people who commit non-violent crimes get a harsher sentence, get harsher punishments than white people who commit crimes, serious crimes. Now, if you have a black person and a white person both committing serious crimes at the same time, what happens is the black person gets a harsher sentence while the white person still gets the exemption pass from jail. So that's white privilege for you right there. And there was this police officer named Amber Geyer who shot an innocent black man in his own apartment, and he wasn't even doing anything wrong. Now the white supremacists are going to argue that he's at fault, he was doing something, and he was just being the N-word. Yeah, that's what they always say. That's what they always call black people. They're always being the N-word. Yet, there's no sentence for her. There's no jail time for her. She just got fired from the police department. That's it. And in my opinion, if there were to be a sentence for Amber Geyer, it should be the death penalty, because she took another person's life, an innocent person's life. But no, that's not how that's not how the government and the criminal justice system treats white people here in America, because they want to protect the status quo of white people. The media wants to continue bringing out the anti-black propaganda across the world so that everybody can hate black people. That's why they treat black people different than white people. So, to all of you black men, the situation that's happening with Bill Cosby right now, I hope this is a lesson learning opportunity for you to stop fooling and swirling with white women, heathen women. Cause whenever you start fooling around with them, even though you're not really doing anything severe, they're still gonna lie and accuse you of forcing them to have sex with you, even though there's a consent that they have to abide to in order for that to happen. But you need to stop fooling with these white women, man. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched the movie Get Out, you need to watch it, because you're going to learn a lot of great lessons from that movie. I watched it, and there's a lot of stuff in that movie that, even though it's a fictional movie, it applies to the real world. And the reason why that movie came out is because probably the creators of that movie knows what's happening to black men across this country in regards to them swirling with white women. So it's a good thing that they decided to bring that movie out. They decided to do a worldwide release of that movie to teach you black men a lesson, because these white women are not worth your time, and they are not worth your reputation. They're always gonna be lying up your ass, and in which the jury is going to believe them because they're white. Even though they're lying, they're still gonna believe them because they're white. That's how white people are. That's the special treatment white people get in this country. So yeah, that's white privilege for you. It exists along with white supremacy. So you need this stuff that's been happening around you. You need to start taking heed to these things, because just imagine how it is like for his grandchildren to experience and witness their grandfather being taken to prison. And when you get locked up in prison, you receive little care, little food, and little treatment. And he's an old man, so he's in his 80s. So during his 3 to 10 year time in jail, he might not even make it by then, because of his age, and as a result of that, maltreatment and malnutrition. So his grandchildren and his sons and daughters are gonna have to come to accept the possibility that they might not see their father and grandfather again. So yeah, you black men need to start taking heed. You need to stop fooling and swirling with these white women. And speaking of swirling, on the next video, I'm gonna talk more about swirling. So stay tuned for that video. Peace and blessings again to all melanated people worldwide. I hope you always stay strong, resistant, and always fight against the powers that are oppressing you. Shalom.